We've been back to Colorado now for, I don't know, a week maybe, a little under a week. I've got all this area done with the weed whip. I've been trying to buy a lawnmower. There's no cheap lawnmowers for sale around here. There's expensive lawnmowers for sale and broken lawnmowers for sale, but nothing in that in-between stage. There was one I didn't jump on fast enough, but nonetheless, weed whip has got enough done that, yeah, we'll be able to get our shipping container, because that's what I purchased today, was a 40-foot shipping container that's going to sit where the van is. The pile of gravel behind the van I got to level out and make a 40-foot fairly level place. I know it's going to hill backwards. The doors are going to be in the front here. The back of the container, I have no problem if the back of the container is 3 feet off the ground and the front's on the ground, as long as the front's on the ground so I'm not stepping up into it. The back can be where it is. Ideally we'll have 2 containers in the end. This is just one for now, but this will give us all the space we need to store all our junk. Oh yeah, we picked up that for $20 the other day at a salvage place here. My finger and my brain aren't working right in opposite mode. $20 we paid for that little, I don't know what kind of tote those things are called, but that's going to be our new gray tank, and should up our, I don't even know how many gallons that is, but it's more than 55. So that'll take about the same amount of space in the bay, a little bit wider, but will give us a little larger gray tank. Once they have another one of these are shorter than normal. Normally they're taller than this, and they got a bunch of tall ones, and then they have extra tall ones too, and they're all 20 bucks a piece. Every place else I find them, they're more than 20 bucks, but oh well. It had some kind of a cotton pesticide in it. I would never use that for fresh water, but I don't care about cotton pesticides in my gray tank or my black tank. Otherwise we got a bear locker that we saved from the scrapyard, and yeah, we got some stuff up here that I'd rather have inside of a place. So I got a pile of gravel to level out, and I probably should get that van running. I looked at it yesterday, the battery was dead. I disconnected the battery, but yeah, it's dead. So I'm gonna throw a charger on the van. It's got 1 flat tire, and it's a Honda, that's all it's gonna need. And then I got gravel to take care of.
According to Blue, when Icarus fell in the spring, the farmer was plowing there in a field overlooking the whole pageantry of the year was away. Tinkling near the edge of the sea, concerned with itself, sweating in the sun that melted the wax of his nose. Insignificantly, they're off the coast.
I think I'll have to pull the van down here and jump start it. That should work.
This one, Icarus drowning.
Andy's moving the van, the big Ford van. I don't know if I moved, if you'd be able to see him go by. Kinda, yeah. I do believe that means that he has now got the battery charged up and the Honda running. At least I think so. I thought I heard the alarm beep on the Honda fob, and I know he came in here just a little bit ago and got the keys. So hopefully that means that, because I'd love to start driving that one again instead of the big van. Even though I kind of like the clearance of the big van. I kind of like the comfort and ease of the Honda better. You can sit for cool the hell down.
I gotta get some battery cleaner or find some battery cleaner, clean these terminals, maybe see what the terminals look like on the starter. I don't know. I'm gonna shovel some gravel and worry about the van another time. Should probably adjust the belt on this thing too, but I don't know if it's an adjustment now or if it's the coolant overflow hose seems to have sprung a leak.
Oh, that's him. What the hell? Well, Dale is kind of our neighbor. Dale is our neighbor in the sense that he rents the land next door. He stores his wood on it. And he comes over here and cuts up his wood and splits his wood. He's got a splitter there, and then he goes home.
Forgot to bring you with me this morning. The van's running like shit, but it's running, so looks like it's burning off whatever leaked. That's not helping me. And the revving is from a power steering sensor that I have to replace. I got the part last year, I don't know, a week before we left, and then it fixed itself, and I see the problem's back. I don't see any mouse nests, so I think it smells like oil. I'm gonna hook up back up the jumper cable, start it again. Yeah. Clean the negative cable, and then I was able to start it. So let's hope it restarts with the jumper cables just fine, and see if I can drive this thing up out of here if I get stuck in the mud and I need to use the van anyway. It's been a couple days since it rained, but that clay out there is pretty sticky. I don't know where best to have you at so you can watch this, but see if I can get out of here without getting stuck. I got a flat tire too, don't I? Easy peasy. I don't know where I should park this other van, but that one's gonna stay there for now. Probably just park it in front where it's supposed to be. Squeaky squeaky of the van belt or the Ford belt is the coolant hose that goes to the reservoir, which didn't even have a reservoir in it when I bought the vehicle, just went to the ground. But either way, that's got a crack in it and it's leaking out a little bit on the belt. That's an easy fix. I just take care of that. The other van I got up to where it's out of my way, but what I really have to do here is this pile of gravel needs to be taken care of. I should rent a tractor. That'd be the smartest way of doing this. I might still go to the place and see about renting a tractor, but I think I'm gonna try to level some of it out. I could probably put a wheelbarrow together. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but I gotta at least get an area where use what I'm gonna use for the shipping container and decide where the shipping container is gonna go. When we have the shipping container delivered, the bus is gonna end up about 6 or 8 feet further back from where it is right now. Might require some gravel for that even, so we'll see how it goes. I might just have to get more gravel. That's probably not enough, so whatever. I don't know what Nancy's watching. The bus is a disaster. I'm going to blame her, but it's nice and bright in here, and the rest of the neighborhood's dark because the power's out, I guess. We wouldn't know it, but we just watched a service truck drive by down the road with their lights on and noticed that there's no power coming from the pole, and yeah, it's dark out there. Not quite dark out there, but getting dark out there, but we got lights in here. Hello. This thing moves pretty good in 4th gear. I've been looking at tractors. Quite a bit on Facebook Marketplace, and really thought I wanted one, so I rented one today just to see what it's like. And wow, are they slower than a skid steer? But now that I got the hang of it, I figured I'd set up the camera. I wasn't going to show you me learning how to use it with you, but yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think 5 bucket loads dump now, so I think I got the hang of it. Yeah, it's nothing like a skid steer though. Using the manual transmission while using the bucket, and yeah, it's just it's a new thing. It's glad it's half the price to rent because it's twice as long to use it. But either way, I'm gonna get back to work, and yeah, you can watch me. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know what to say, but yeah, this should be interesting.
who gave it all. He had nothing to his name but the wind and the waves at his feet. With the word he knew the water and the water knew his heart. Would have joined him in the desert if he had let him. It is sweet to the taste, it's music to my soul. It is wind to my ways, peace now be still. It is sweet to the taste, it's music to my soul. It is wind to my ways, peace now be still. Once upon a time there was a man who killed my rage, broken and crushed like the vintage we put in the barrels. And there's a fire that is burning and it doesn't feel the cold, and the voice that is speaking will fall on deaf ears if it has to. It is sweet to the taste, it's music to my soul. It is wind to my ways, peace now be still. It is sweet to the taste, it's music to my soul. It is wind to my ways, peace now be still.
One of the things I've been anxious to do since we got here is take a bath. Now that we have water and power hookup, so that I can just have the hot water heater plugged in full time, and I can use as much water as I want, I'm finally going to have a bath. Yes, a bath on the bus. I don't know if you know this, if you haven't watched any of our videos from 2021. Oh shoot, they might be in 2022. I don't remember when they came out, but whatever. When we were in Colorado the first year, I bought an inflatable bathtub, and it's one of the best things I ever bought. And it might seem silly when you see them online, but it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to use it again. Can't even see me there. Oh, look. Someone's here. Oh, I think it's the guy who mows the lawn.
I once had a dream. I was standing upon a hill. Oh, I had a dream of you and I. We stood by the sea, rolling and powerful. deepest breath, I was alive. Oh, true love of mine, can no longer the calling of the wild within. Oh, true love, you are
Trying to make a little better driveway, move some dirt around. We got a shipping container coming to storage.
I once had a dream. I saw a beacon upon a hill, a distant light of a funeral pyre. And there in the flames, I watched my town fall down the deepest depths. Oh, true love of mine, I can no longer hold it. Calling of the wild, calling of the wild. Oh, true love, you are my every desire.
The downside, however, to having a 3-gallon hot water heater is that to fill up a bathtub that size takes a long time. I tend to put pots on the stove, tea kettle and a pot, just so I can have some extra hot water and not have to wait the full half an hour for a couple of more gallons of water. But that is also, it only takes about half an hour for the hot water heater to refill, so no big deal. And honestly, because I don't have a hose in here, and I haven't bought myself an outdoor hose yet, this is how I get it started, because I don't want to just put like boiling water straight into the plastic inflatable stuff. That might not look like it, but that's actually gravel. I know it looks like a whole bunch of dirt with a few rocks mixed in, but it's actually gravel. They have chert here, a lot of chert here, and this is the gravel that Steve got to make the driveway with so we could stay here last year. And it works great for a driveway. It does not feel very good underneath your bare feet, so I think we're going to bring in a little bit of different gravel to put around where we got the bus parked so I can walk barefoot outside. the other one. Not even funny. Wow. The Honda is so quiet compared to the Ford. It's ridiculous. I said the Honda is so quiet compared to the Ford. I didn't even realize you had moved it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that thing is such a beast. Whew.
I'm guessing you've been out for a while. I haven't really looked over at you. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm ready to return the machine. Let's go see what I did. We got a parking area here with some gravel. Should be able to park the two vans here if we want to, or I think I'll just work here. It needs to be raked, but I got what I can with the tractor. I should be able to get the van through here easy now. I couldn't before. Now I'll stay on gravel the whole way. And then there's where the shipping container will go. Somewhere along, wherever, from there to 40 feet this way. What used to be a pile of gravel here is now a spot for a container. Might even push the container way back to like right there, and then have the back of it on piers. We'll see how. Somewhere in this area will be the back of the container. But that box blade works nice. Really did a good job in and around here, and once I got the hang of it. We have to go over everything with a rake, but I think that's to be expected. And we want to put the bus here, so we're going to need another load of gravel for that. I'll have to rent this again another day. That'll probably take a full load of gravel just here for the bus to be off the driveway and on in the yard. I like all this stuff to be in my shipping container. Supposed to be here in another couple weeks. I thought it was supposed to be here this week. I thought I was running out of time to do this, and nope. I had all the time in the world. Oh well, so we'll return the tractor now. Time is ticking.